And then, so that moves us on to the last one, which is going to be, here, I'll move this out of the way. And that moves us into something like a Red Cinema camera. So this typically, sorry, just let me, OCD there, I had to adjust that. But so something like this typically is going to need two operators two people to help operate it at the minimum, usually like an operator and a first assistant. If you see here, this has got cinema glass on it. And so basically what happens is it's just a little bit longer of a throw. Like with cinema lenses, it's real quick to find, to make big adjustments. With these lenses, you really have to kind of get in there to go from, you know, one subject to the next. So if you have a camera operator helping pull focus for you through like the wireless monitor that we talked about later, or just a separate monitor, this just is kind of more like your studio camera. Things move a little bit slower, it's heavier, but it also, you know, has some advantages. A camera like this has been used on, you know, just I think what the last one that it was shot on, this particular model was shot on something like The Hobbit, when you needed that high frame rate but also high resolution. You know, for just a major scale production. These are, you know, typically you'll see these on your cinematic shoots, but they have been used on plenty of documentaries, especially now with the upgraded sensors, the smaller bodies. You do continue to see these more and more on your docu-follow, your documentary type series, and instead of putting a cinema lens on it, you put a, instead of a cinema lens on it, you'd put like a photo lens, and you could do a one-man band operation. But it still just typically takes a little bit longer. You have to build it out a little bit more. If you see here, this would be a place for my Teradek, which is a wireless system. I've got a bigger battery on here, some P-taps, which you would find power. You've got an external monitor. Normally I'd have another monitor right here. We've built it out to have professional XLR cables, and then if you see right here, this is a matte box. This is how we get our ND filters in here, and so ND filters on something like this with a cinema camera. Something like this on a cinema camera. I'm sure that was really loud in the audio, but you'll do an ND filter, something similar to this. And these come in different stops, and they kind of take some time to put in and set in. So this is generally something that is going to be slower to shoot, and that kind of goes with a lot of the cinema cameras.